Okay.
My name is Joycelyn. I'm from Singapore. Today I'd like to share my story. I'm sick since I'm 2 years old. I have asthmatic since I'm 2 years old. And I have a sinus and eczema on my body since at the age of 5. At the age of 8, I have epilepsy fits. So I've been taking medications for last 30 over years. And I used to be on steroid because of medication that medical is not that advanced when I'm 2, so there's no inhaler. So I basically took a lot of steroids when I was young to control my asthma, and I'm a very, very regular patient. My mom used to rush me there 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, or 12 midnight. So, and when I was 8, I have very, very serious fits. In a sense, I sleep and I was unconscious for 1 week, until when I wake up, I was not able to recognize my parents. Because I think, according to the doctors, because of lack of oxygen at that time when I was asleep, so for one day I just could not recognize anyone. And then when I'm fully awake, they have to put me on some nerve medicines for about 2 years. And then because they say actually I supposed to take that lifetime, but I told them no, I don't want it to be lifetime. It actually affects me, because when I take the steroid, I feel like I'm taking drugs. Every day I feel very, very sleepy, I feel very lethargic, and I start to put on weight. At that time, after prolonged taking of steroids, and I noticed like each time I have a fits attacks, my mind actually slowed down. And I went to do some research when I was in secondary school. I realized that too much steroids actually affects my mind. It affects my thinking abilities, my speeds of thinking. Thus, it actually affects my study. So when I went to secondary school, it really affects my school life. I realized that instead of getting better, I get worse. And I tried all medication in Singapore. I see all the specialists. I even went to see a skin specialist that do this kind of special tests on our blood, that they can test like pepper salt whether we are actually sensitive. So my results came out that anything that I consecutively take for 1 whole month, I'll get sensitive to that thing. So the reports came out that I'm actually allergic to rice, water. At that time, I couldn't accept it. Why? I have to eat every day. I cannot live without water. I cannot live without rice. And then, according to the doctor, they say rice is like a chemical, just like water. Inside water, there's chemical contents like chlorine. That's why if I took it every day for a period of 1 month, I'll get allergic. My body cannot resist that. So in the end, we came up with solutions that I have rotating diets. If I eat rice on Monday, I cannot eat rice again until 1 week later, so that my body can clearly off from the rice, just like water or fish. So I just cannot eat the same thing over and over again. I have to have a chart on what I eat. Well, I also went on a jab for last 8 years. At the age of 18, I have this kind of injections called desensitize my allergies. So the doctor in fact advised me, like, I teach you how to jab, you jab it yourself, so that you don't have to come to the clinic every week. This injection actually give me antibodies, because my body is not able to build that kind of the immune system. So that's why I need injections to boost me up. that I can keep going. Otherwise, I'll be very, very weak. So, when I was about 15 or 16, I realized that steroid actually affects my life a lot. I decided to drop it. And it takes me 2 years to drop that steroid. It's called penicillin. It used to treat anybody that has skin problem and have asthmatic. So it's like taking a drug. I think when I stop it, I have to graduate. Like maybe I'm taking 8 now. So the next 1 month, I tried to take 7. And then go down to 6. And at that time, it's a very torturing period for me. I remember I'm going for my O levels, and I have to drop some of the subjects. I spoke to the principals. At that time, like I'm also very well known in school. Everybody knows me because of my rate of going to a hospital. I stay in a hospital at average every month. Usually it's about 2 or 3 days, and each time the ambulance come to school is for me. And I have to go to a toilet like with somebody escorting me because I will faint in case I'll faint in the school. So the teacher always say, if you want to go toilet, go anywhere, make sure somebody is with you. Don't go anywhere alone.
What's your feeling at the time?
I feel terrible. It's one of my darkest moments in my life, and I'm trying to stop the steroid. If I have to stop that, like I will have running nose. I feel very, very drowsy. Like I cannot live without it. I feel shivery, and the feeling is really terrible. But I tell myself I really don't want to live on this kind of thing forever. So I make a decision, day by day, day in, day out. Then at that time, during this period of time, I not only tried the Westerns, I also tried the Chinese medicine. I tried the acupuncture. I go for acupuncture every day, and it affects my menses. I do not have periods for 1 whole year. Because of acupuncture, you get abnormal, or I have it every day, every 9 days I have periods. So I said, oh my God, I changed, then got something else. And then they have to put me on hormones pills. I went to see this top gynae in Singapore at that time. She said the only way she can help me is through this kind of hormones pills that control my periods. So I thought there's no cure for me.